Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this recap edition of Wolves Weekly. Joining me in studio today, we have head men's basketball coach Brady Bergeson. Brady, man, the excitement's building around this place for your team. I can't seem to walk through campus anymore. Classes start again this week, but I can't seem to walk through there anymore without the excitement of everybody talking to me about the team and wanting to stop me and talk about the men's basketball team. You guys are right now 13-2 on the season, 6-0 in the GNAC conference. I see you holding back a smile right there, but I got to tell you right now, that's Western Oregon's best ever start in conference play at the D2 level. It's pretty incredible feat you guys have going on right now.
Well, Danny, it's been a lot of fun, obviously, thus far. And, you know, what it is a testament to how hard our guys are working. And I think that they feel that they deserve to be where they're at. You know, we've had a group that's worked extremely hard and sacrificed a lot to be where we're at. Now, you know, it doesn't happen without a lot of hard work, and it also doesn't happen without getting a little bit of luck here and there. You know, and in some ways, I think that you actually create your own luck and your own fortune. And I think we've done a lot of little things along the way that's helped us, you know, those situations where the ball bounces our way late in games in certain situations. And I think that, you know, it's a number of things that add up, and you create your own breaks as well. You know, we went up to Simon Fraser and caught a team up there that caught fire against us, and I give them a lot of credit. They were ready to play. They executed their game plan, and they hit 13 threes against us, and they were really all we could handle. And you know, it took a game-winning basket by Jordan, and then a defensive stop at the end where they missed a three at the buzzer to win that game. But those are the sorts of things that, you know, we've been able to do and find ways to win games late. And you know, I don't care who it is. You know, top to bottom in this conference, anybody can beat anybody on any given night, anywhere. And you know, that just goes to show you again that that's true.
It does. I mean, you mentioned hard work right there, and it does really seem like you talked about anybody in the conference being able to beat anybody. Seems like that's maybe giving you guys a little bit of the edge, just that little quirk that you need, and not just so much the hard work off the floor that you guys have been putting in all the times with the early morning workouts, early morning practices, but that so many of the games you guys have are close games there at the end. I mean, the Western Washington one's a 10-point game. That's basically your largest margin of victory in conference this year, besides that Montana State Billings game. Mm-hmm. You guys are fighting through and really working hard to get there at the end. As you talked about, Jordan is 0 for 5 in the game up to the point, and then he hits a layup with 9 seconds left on the clock to give you the game-winning basket against Simon Fraser. But that comes after a good pick by Colton Nelson, and you know, good feed by Blair Whedon. I mean, there's just so many things that it seems like you guys are working hard and working together, especially.
Yeah, you know, and the thing that I really liked about our group, especially in that circumstance, was late in the game there, and we've done this repetitively now, is that, you know, our guys have a lot of trust in each other. So to make the extra pass and have faith that you know, that their teammate can make the play under pressure as well. We work at it daily in practice, and I think they've come to a point where they really trust each other and play off of each other and feel good about doing that. And again, you know, you feel good about coming up on top of that, but I feel good about the process that we took to get to that point as well.
Speaking of the passing, I was very impressed with the 16-to-10 turnover ratio in a Simon Fraser game. Always nice to see more assists than turnovers than anything. Yep. But then the big matchup really came that everybody had circled on their calendars. Probably not the coach. You guys go one game at a time, but the Western Washington game. You guys win the game with a record of 5-0 in conference. They went in with 4-0. And you guys came out of there with the win.
You know, it was a back and forth, kind of a backstreet brawl, and it was a lot of fun to watch and to be a part of. You know, Western Washington's a team that's got as much firepower as anybody in the conference and maybe anybody in the region or the country. They can really hurt you from all different positions. They go 8 or 9 or 10 deep. And, you know, we knew that it was going to be a game where we were just going to have to just play and just play our hearts out and go. And they were going to make plays despite what we did, and we would have to make plays as well. And you know, that's just what it was. And our guys took that challenge on. We really played well together. I give them a lot of credit. They gave us some problems at times, and they forced us into 15 turnovers in the game. And you know, but between the offensive unselfishness and defensively, just get enough stops, and then you know, the real difference statistically was on the boards. You know, as you would have seen, and I think we had 18 offensive rebounds in that game that really kind of put us over the top. You know, that, and you know, of course, you know, I have in my notes Blair Whedon, 7 of 8 from 3-point, you know, and he's capable of doing that, and he really got going early, and our guys did a good job of finding him. He did a really good job of getting open, moving without the ball, and you know, we make those plays.
And as you mentioned, Blair Whedon scores 29 points in that game. Blair Whedon always seems to get 29 points when he goes up to Bellingham. I believe it's his second year in a row. 7 of 8 3-pointers, and he actually was named the GNAC Player of the Week for, you know, just being recognized by the conference for helping you guys get those 2 big wins. And so, as you mentioned right there, you also guys those 18 offensive rebounds led to 25-8 advantage for you guys in second chance points, and I'm sure that was a big one. And seeing you guys, as you look at that front line for Western Washington, they're a pretty big team, so it was a pretty good testament to those guys, James Gearing, Colton Nelson, those other guys fighting in there and getting those boards for you. So
yeah, and it was a balanced attack. You know, you looked at the stats, and it was 2 offensive boards, 3 offensive boards, 1 offensive board, and I think everybody on the team had one. And so, you know, it was a 5-man effort, and a full team effort. It was really fun to watch.
Well, fantastic. Well, as you mentioned, fun to watch. We're going to have an opportunity to watch you guys this week when you guys come back home. You guys are actually starting kind of a 3-game homestand, as you want to call it. You guys will take on St. Martin's on this Saturday. That would be the 14th of January at 7 p.m. We'll have the opportunity to come and talk to you about St. Martin's, the preview on the preview edition. But just want to make sure we let everybody know that the game is this week and at 7 o'clock. Don't want anybody to be confused on that one. So Brady, thank you very much for joining me in studio today. And thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.